What is up, guys? Sushimancer here. As you've seen, I posted a video on um ultra budget deck tech, modern deck tech, and I decided to make another one because the video did pretty well. In this video, I'm going to cover a mono red burn list that uses Goblin Guide, Monastery Swift Spear, and a Wayward Guide Beast to bring the opponent's life total to 0 as soon as possible. This deck contains 17 lands. 4 copies of Forked Bolt. You basically deal 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets, or 2 damage to 1 or 1 to 2 targets. Goblin Guide is a 1 mana 2/2 Goblin Scout with haste. And then whenever Goblin Guide attacks, the defending player reveals the top part of their library. If it's a land, that player puts it in their hand. And in modern, most decks use fetch lands to thin out the deck, so hitting a land through this is not always as probable as in other formats. Then we have 4 copies of Lightning Bolt. It's just a 1 mana, deal 3 damage to any target with at instant speed. Then Monastery Swift Spear contains 4 of these. It's a human monk, 1/2 human monk with haste and prowess. Prowess is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So you want to cast this turn 1 attack, and then turn 2 you cast 2 instants or non-creature spells, and then it basically buffs her up to deal a lot more damage. Then we have 4 copies of Wayward Beast. This card has some synergy with other instants in the deck. I'll get to that in a second. It's basically the same as Goblin Guide. It's a 1 mana 2/2 haste. It has trample as well, but whenever Guide Beast deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I think it's not the best turn 1 play, but it does have synergy with other cards. And then we have 1 Flame Rift. For 2 mana, you deal 4 damage to each player, including yourself. We have because what was it? I think I forgot the card's name, but it was too expensive to add to the deck. But Lightning Strike does exactly the same as the other card did. So I basically just replace it to keep the deck below $75. We have 4 copies of Lightning Strike. Then we have 4 copies of Skullcrack. For 2 mana, you deal 3 damage to target player or planeswalker, and you prevent player from gaining life. They have 2 copies of Searing Blaze. It's a 2 red instant that says Searing Blade deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and 1 damage to that creature that player or that planeswalker controls that planeswalker's player controller controls. What? Such a word pool. But it has landfall. If you had a land enter the battlefield under your control this turn, Searing Blaze deals 3 damage to that player or planeswalker and 3 damage to that creature instead. So Wayward Guide Beast helps you cast Searing Blaze using its full potential. And then something that I found really good especially in Pioneer and Explorer is Light Up the Stage. It's a 3 mana sorcery that lets you exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until end of your next turn, you may play those cards. But if you deal damage to a player, you can cast this for its spectacle cost, which is 1 red. Then we have Rift Bolt. We have 4 copies of Light Up the Stage. Then we have 4 copies of Rift Bolt. You can suspend 1, and then the next turn you can deal damage. You can deal 3 damage to any target. Otherwise, for 3 mana, you can cast it at sorcery speed. Then we have Skewer the Critics. It's a 3 mana sorcery that lets you deal 3 damage to any target. But if you dealt, if a opponent lost life this turn, you can cast it for 1 red mana. And then we have Shattering Spree in the sideboard. That's it for the deck. Then in the sideboard we have Shattering Spree. It's a 1 mana destroy target artifact, but you have Replicate for 1 red. You have Dragon's Claw. Whenever a red player casts a spell, you gain 1 life. You have 2 Rolling Vortex. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. And then whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was cast was spent to cast that spell. Rolling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. And then for 1 mana, your opponents can't gain life. Then we have Shrine of Burning Rage. It's a 2 mana artifact that reads at the beginning of your upkeep or whenever you cast a red spell. With the charge counter on Shrine of Burning Rage. And then for 3 mana and you tap it, you sacrifice Shrine of Burning Rage. It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on to any target. So yeah. Then we have 4 copies of Smash to Smithereens. It's basically destroy target artifact. Smash to Smithereens deals 3 damage to that artifact's controller. We have 4 copies of that in the sideboard, and then 4 copies of Soul Guide Lantern. In Mana Red, you can use it to draw cards, or you can exile each opponent's library. Not library, graveyard. Sorry, it says it's graveyard. But yeah, that's it for the deck. This deck sits at, let me just check. It's $65.86, so it is below $75, which is, I would consider that budget in modern, because modern can get very expensive. But yeah, let's take this to a like that. Let's take this to an open play game. Let's see how it does. I think it'll do very well. Icarus the Fallen. This is game 1. I get to be on the play. Okay, so I'm gonna mulligan this because there's no lands. This is a very good hand. I'm going to put back a Wayward Guide Beast because bouncing 2 lands to my hand won't be the ideal play. Play this. I'm going to play Monastery Sipswork, attack for 1. And then next turn I'm going to suspend the Rift Bolt for 1 mana. 1 red, but I'll get to that in a second. I don't know what the opponent's deck is yet, but I'll say no play, yield all. Oh, he's playing mono black. Not mono black, but he's playing a swamp. Opponent plays a swamp. Let's see what he does. Any fatal push? Any Thoughtseize? It's very uncommon to see Thoughtseize or... Ooh, okay, Gravecrawler. Gravecrawler is a 1 mana zombie that enters tapped and it can't block. Whenever you cast Gravecrawler from your graveyard, as long as you control a zombie. Oh, you may cast, okay. So it can't block, so I'm going to play a Wayward Guide Beast here. Then swing for 3 damage. Attack with all. At least it can't block, which I think is very good. I'm going to suspend the Riftbolt here. Just gonna bounce a land to my hand. Play this one. I'm going to suspend the Riftbolt for 1. And the next turn I'll be able to play it for free, giving Monastery Sipspear a counter. So yeah, let's see what this guy does. Open play is sometimes like very random. You get like the most random decks in this category. Search your library for a non-legendary card, put that card in your graveyard, and shuffle. Oh, okay, so he's gonna play. No wait, he's gonna play some reanimate stuff. I think there's no way for me to actually kill Grave Titan. But I have to get rid of him first, kill him, finish off him first. Let's just see what I draw though. I'm quite curious. I'm going to play this for free. Wait, so I'm going to cast that targeting him. One is who gets a +1/+1. Deal 3 damage to him, then I draw. Oh, another one. There we go. Play Monos with his spear. I'm going to cast Skewer the Critics for a spectacle cost here. And both Monos with his spears get +1/+1. It's not lethal damage, but it's definitely a lot. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of Grave Titan, but that's 2, 5, 7 damage. So next turn, if I draw any burn spell, I will be able to just deal 3 damage to him before he does anything. I'm just glad Grave Cloner can't block, otherwise we would have been able to block my creatures. My cat just came in. Oh yeah, there it is. Create two black zombie creature tokens. I just need to draw any burn spell. Not any. A Rift Bolt will be too slow. Lightning Bolt will be good, because then I can just deal 3 damage. If I draw Rift Bolt, I won't be able to cast it, because I'll need to suspend it for 1. Please just let me draw a burn spell. That's all I need basically. It's like a lightning bolt or a lightning strike. That's not how to actually see the cards in my deck in this game. While busy with the game. I wonder if I don't burn him this turn, I wonder if he'll just attack with everything. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I can't even go wide. I'm gonna pass through. I'm just gonna pass through. Ooh, so burn is being not outplayed, but I think the most I think he's just playing a decent magic deck. I think persist. This is not I wouldn't say it's a top tier deck, but it is definitely good. Persist is very strong, and Unmarked Grave is strong as well. Okay, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life, and Grave Titan's gonna attack and create 2/2 zombie creature tokens, so I'm gonna lose 2 life. I'm not gonna. Okay, he's gonna attack with 2, so he's keeping blockers open. So I'm not gonna block. There's no point. He's not gonna deal lethal yet, so no reason for me to block. I just want to draw a burn spell, any burn spell, please. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna play a land. Play a land. Woo! That's game. Target creature. I'll deal 3 damage to Gravecrawler. And then, because the land entered, I deal 3 damage. Oh, that's game. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I think he's gonna read. He's reading the spell, I think. And I just read the spell before he passes. Burn is burn solid. Is it 3 damage? It is 3 damage, right? Yeah, there we go. Whew, that's game 1. Let's play game 2. I do like playing this deck in open play because of the budget. If I play in tournament practice, I'll have to compete to top tier decks, and it's usually difficult. It's difficult. I can actually keep this hand. I think I'm going to keep. I'm going to suspend the Rift Bolt and then turn 2 play a lot of the stage and look for another land. Play that, suspend Rift Bolt. I have a lot of burn spells in hand, which is good. Wait, no. Yield all. Wait, oh, he played a tap land. Let me see, if I draw a land, it would be great. I'm gonna cast that with spectacle cost. Oh, I didn't get a land. I got another rift bolt though, which is great. There we go. It's another land. Going to cast rift bolt. Oh, I can suspend out of. Okay. Going to play Monastery Sift Spear. I can't actually suspend. What's this weird? Yeah, I can't suspend. It costs 3 mana. So I'm just gonna attack with Monastery Sift Spear. See if he does anything. I'm gonna light up the stage again to maybe hope to get more lands. Okay, a mountain and a searing blaze. That's good. That's a lot of damage. Oh, timeless dragon. Wow, plane cycling. For 4 mana, you can eternalize it. That's good. I wonder if he's also playing persist. Okay. Can't play until end of turn. I will. Why can't I play Searing Blaze? Why can't I play that? Okay, I'm gonna deal 3 damage to each of us. And I'm going to I'm gonna skew the critics here just to deal damage. So he's on 9 life. I have 9 damage in hand. I just need to play a land. Oh, Kalia, that's weird. Arid Mesa. I'm going to deal 3 damage to him and then light up the stage. 3 damage to him, then light up the stage. If I get a land, I will be able to Searing Blaze. And then after that turn, I will be able to deal damage to him. I just need 1 land. There we go. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, I should have kept it. I'll just play Goblin Guide here. No, I should have kept that land in exile. I'm just not used to playing with right up the stage. Arid Mesa, he actually paid 1 life. Why would he do that? Oh, he doesn't have life link. Oh, Eternalize. It's a okay. Nope, no blocks. Can't block. Fourth bolt deals 2 damage. So I can Skull Crack. And then Fork Bolt for 2 damage. Yes, okay. Okay, 1. 2 damage to him, and then I think that's game. Yeah, that's game. That's game 2. Yeah, game 2. Gonna go to game 3. I'm actually gonna try and 5-0 in open play. Just join this guy. He created a game. That's 2 wins. I'm going to game 3. Let's see if I can pull a 5-0 in open play. Ooh, this is a great hand. Wow. I'm gonna yield, possible play yield all just to play quicker. Okay, so I'm gonna turn 1 Goblin Guide, I think. Turn 1 Goblin Guide and then swing for 2 damage. Knight's Whisper. Oh, okay. He's playing quite fast. Probably why he asked the game to be quick. Oh, okay. Deals 2. Discard card. Deals put 2. Deals Goblin Guide though, basically. I can next turn double Monastery Swift Spear. Wait, did he reveal? Oh, okay. Did he reveal? Oh, he took a card. Double Monastery Swift Spear. I don't mind attacking with this. I don't think I'm gonna 5-0 against this guy. I think I might not. Yeah. Oh, whoa, ooh, okay. I don't know why he's doing that, but I'm going to lightning strike, buffing up both monos with sword spears to 2/3s. Then I'm going to swing down to 8, I think. Yeah, pretty much 8. Next turn I can skull crack, play land, skull crack, and let's see what I draw. This guy's playing fast. He's actually playing very quick. It's gonna Knight's Whisper. But I wonder what his game plan is. Mythos of Spanduk. Snapdax. Okay, he's gonna kill, and then look at my hand, taking Skullcrack. So he's back to 10. Ooh, that's a lot of life. Playing that untap. Okay. Oh, so he pays life to do stuff. Okay, that's cool. Wayward Guide Beast. I need to attack with both. Then bouncing this land to my hand. And then after combat, I'm going to play a land again. And heal through this turn. Oh, he's transforming. No, okay, so if he plays oh, he doesn't have creatures in his hand. He doesn't have, oh, he has one card in hand. Let's see what he draws. Bishop of the Horde. Okay. He can sacrifice it to gain life equal to its toughness? No? To its toughness, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can bolt attack him. So okay, so if I don't right now, Monastery Sipswheel won't be able to. Let me just do this. I wanna see what he does. Now I have 5 damage on. I have 4 damage on board. If he blocks 1, I still deal 2 damage. And he can sacrifice it to gain life equal to its toughness. So I think he's gonna block and then sacrifice. Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice. No, it's oh, so he actually didn't kill. He should have done that before. Like he should have actually let Monastery Sipspear die and then sacrifice it. So that he kills Monastery Sipspear and gains life. Oh, there we go. It's 3-0. I'm not gonna play against him again, but yeah, it's 3-0. Let's try and get a 4-0. I think this deck might actually be able to compete even in tournament practice. So I'm gonna Goblin Guide turn 1 and not Wayward Guide Beast, because it bounces a land to my hand. So I'm gonna play Goblin Guide, then Goblin Guide again, and then see if how much damage I can get in before he starts to block. No possible play, yield all. I almost said yield through turn. That would have sucked. What does he have? Okay, so I let him draw Utawara. Deal 2 damage. Now he has 9 cards in hand. Oh, it's gonna force him to discard something unless he can play two spells. Probably, right? You can play a land and then play something else. Let's see what he does. Scalding Torn. He's gonna crack it. Oh, okay. Fetch lands in open play. That's not something that you see every day. Oh, it's gonna come in untap. 15 life. Turn 1, 15 life. Okay. I'm gonna deal 1 damage. Oh, okay. So I think he's playing Grixis something. Shouldn't have let him draw a card, but that's his Goblin Guide, I think. Um, is it gonna be a 3/3 turn one? It's a he surveils one. He has a land artifact. Now he just it's gonna be a 3/3 turn one. That's pretty strong. I'm going to have to lightning strike it actually. Yeah, he's gonna lightning strike. I need to get rid of Dragon Rage Channeler. So what would have happened is if I dealt damage through Forked Bolt, we would have been able to sacrifice Mishra's Bauble and then turn it into a 3/3 with flying. But because I dealt 3 damage to it, it forced him to not Murktide Regent. What's this guy doing in open play? Murktide Regent in open play? How do I even win this deck? How do I win against that? I'll just need to burn him as soon as possible. Delve, okay. So you can delve for 3. So it's a while off, and because I killed his Dragon Rage Channeler, it's gonna take a little longer. Mishra's Bauble entered. Okay. Let's see what he does. I have another Goblin Guide. I'm gonna Goblin Guide and Wayward Beast here. See if how much damage I can do to him as quick as possible. Because I think one Murktide Regent plays like drops. I won't be able to destroy that easily. He's not doing anything. Playing a land. Expressive iteration. Next turn he can play Murktide Regent. He has 2 mana and he can delve 5. Spirebrock Canal. Okay. Next turn he can Murktide Regent. Ooh, I'm gonna deal as much damage as possible. So I'm gonna be able to deal 8 damage. This is an army of 2/2s. Wonder if he will just concede seeing this, but I doubt he will. He's playing Murktide. That's 8 damage on the battlefield. He is dead in 2 turns. And if he is typing GG. Oh, he conceded. So you can see it actually, but he typed GG and then conceded. That's good. So it's, what is that, 4-0? Let's try and get a 5-0. This is the last game I'm gonna play. Gonna get a 5-0, hopefully. I just hope it's not him again. I don't want to play against Murktide. Okay, let's see. I'm not on the play. That's the first time, I think. I have a good hand. This is good. I'm gonna keep. Yield, possible play, no yield, no possible play, yield all. Birds of Paradise. Let's play a mountain. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna attack. Let's see what happens. Rampant growth. Okay. Okay, so Rift Bolt's gonna do a lot of damage here. Deal damage to both of them. I think if I win this game, it's 5-0. Yes, 3. Oh, he concedes. Oh, nice. Wow, that's so cool. So I I 5-0'd in open play with this deck. I think it's pretty good. It's burn and people, yeah, it's soul crushing. I think burn is soul crushing. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This is it for the video. I think I 5-0'd in open play. I shouldn't have. I think this deck would have been able to compete in tournament practice because I did beat Murktide region, and I think with the sideboard it would have been a lot better. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna upload this video quickly. If you guys want to check out my social media, it's Sushimancer. Even if you Google Sushimancer, you get all my stuff. And if you guys want to check out my Twitch, I do stream on Twitch. It is Sushimancer TV. All links will be provided in my description to this video. Yeah, I think this deck was a lot of fun to play. I like burn. This is extremely budget. And yeah, it was like a ton of fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.